Open your book to page 71. Today's lesson is to solve equations and inequalities involving absolute values. So the definition of absolute value is the distance between the 2 points. For example, if you have absolute value of x minus 4, that means the distance between the point x and the point 4. Okay, so subtraction is part of your definition. So this means the distance between this point and this point. Okay, so that's what absolute value means. Now let's go ahead and go to example 1, how to solve absolute values. So example 1, you have absolute value of 5x minus 4 is equal to 11. So when you're solving the absolute value, what you want to do is first, you need to isolate the absolute value. You need to get the absolute value by itself. And then you're going to separate into 2 equations. Okay. So from here, so right now it's already by itself, so you're ready to separate. So you're going to separate into one positive equation and one negative equation. So the positive equation is very simple. You just leave it alone. Okay. Now the negative equation, everything is opposite, so it would be, and you have to know if it's and or it's or. In this case, it's or. Okay, so it'd be 5x minus 4 equal to negative 11. So one positive, one negative. Okay. Now over here, how do you know it's or? Okay. Well, if you have an arrow like pointing toward the absolute value, it's and. Everything else is or. So you have an example like this. So again, when you have the arrow pointing toward the absolute value, it's and. Everything else is or. So this does not even have an arrow, so it's or. Okay. So now you're ready to solve. So plus 4 on both sides. So you got 5x equal to 15 divided by 5 divided by 5. So you got x equal to 3. And you drop the or and you do the same thing. So plus 4 plus 4. So you got 5x equal to negative 7 divided by 5 divided by 5. So x equal to negative 7 over 5. And if you to graph this, so this is your final answer already. So if you to graph that, you just put 2 dots. Okay? Because it's equal. Equal means just a dot. Okay, so that's your graph. Now it does not ask you for, so you don't have to graph. But if they ask you to graph, that's how you graph it. Okay. Now let's go to example 2. So you have absolute value of 2t plus 1 plus 4 is greater than or equal to 7. So again, you need to isolate the absolute value by itself. Do not separate the equation right away. Okay, so some people will make that mistake of separating right away. So make sure you have absolute value by itself first. So minus 4. So you got absolute value of 2t plus 1 is greater than or equal to 3. So again, you need to get absolute value by itself. Then after that, you're ready to separate. So you're going to get 2t plus 1 is greater than or equal to 3. Right? Positive equation is the same. And this is pointing away, so this is or. And then it would be 2t plus 1. Now remember, the negative equation is opposite, so it becomes less than or equal to negative 3. Okay? So this part over here, this is going to be the negative. Okay? So again, you see the arrow change direction and opposite, right? So positive equation stay the same. Negative equation make them opposite. So that's what you need to do with absolute value. So again, remember, you need to get it by itself first before you separate. Okay, so now you can ready to solve. So plus 1 on both sides. So you got 2t greater than or equal to 4 divided by 2 divided by 2. So t is greater than or equal to 2. Now remember to drop the or. Over here, you're minus 1 on both sides. So 2t is less than or equal to negative 4 divided by 2 divided by 2. So t is less than or equal to negative 2. Okay? And what you want to do is, you want to go and make a quick sketch to make sure that this is the final answer, because sometimes this may not be the final answer. Okay, so always make a quick sketch just to double check. Okay, so this is greater than or equal to 2, and this is less than or equal to -2. So or means everything, so yeah, so that's okay. Because sometimes the answer may be all real number. Yes?
You wrote down the equation wrong.
What did I do? Which part?
2t plus 1 not minus 1.
Oh, here. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, go back. Let's go back. So -1. So this would be a 2, and so this would be a 1. Okay. There you go. Okay. So that's why it's important to show your steps, because when you show your steps, people can follow, see what you're doing, and if you make a mistake, easy to catch, right? And and another reason you want to show all your steps is so that way, if you do this on a test, or it's a careless mistake, so you only lose 1 point. But when you don't show your step, you just go down to the answer, then you're going to lose a lot of points. Okay? So again, it's very important to show your steps, and that's what you need to do on your homework and on your test. So show your steps. Okay? Okay, let's go to example 3. Okay, so yeah, absolute value of 2 minus 3y is less than or equal to 4. Okay, so again, first, you have to make sure the absolute value is by itself. So in this case, yes. So you're ready to separate. So separate the two equations. Now this is pointing toward the absolute value, so this is going to be and 2 minus 3y. And again, remember, so this is a positive equation. Positive equation, you stay the same. Negative equation, you make a negative, right? So it'll be greater than or equal to -4. Okay, so watch this part of it. See the comparison, right? So point opposite direction, the sign is opposite. So whatever is on this side, you times it by -1. So basically, you times this part by -1 to get that. So now you're ready to solve. So -2. So you got -3y is less than or equal to 2. So divide by -3, divide by -3. So you got y. Now remember, divide by negative number, you have to change the direction of the arrow, right? So remember this part. This is the most common mistake. Okay, so remember to change direction. And make sure you follow the word and. And let's go and solve this one. So -2. So you get -3y is greater than or equal to -6. Divide by -3, divide by -3. So y, and now remember, now change direction. Okay, and you want to sketch out to double check. So you have -2/3 and 2. So this is greater than, and this is less than. So and means the part is overlapping. So when you combine these two together, you get these. So put your final answer on the bottom. So that's your final answer, okay, the graph. So now you have to write your answer. Okay, in your final answer, you should not have the word and. Okay, because if there's a word and, you should be able to combine them. So your final answer should be -2/3 is less than or equal to y, and is less than or equal to 2. And this would be your final answer. Okay, so do not have a word and in your final answer, because if there's a and, means there got to be a way to simplify. Okay, so this is not a simplified answer, so you can simplify into that. Okay, so that's example 3. Okay. So now let's go ahead and do some practice.